Have you ever stopped to actually feel joy? In that moment when you start to feel it happen, have you ever tried to touch it, somehow give it words? It's almost impossible.
You know, when Dmitri was saying his vows, I could hear him speaking, but there was like this light coming out of him and surrounding me and drawing me into him. And that's what it felt like. And I knew then that that was pure joy.
And how long did you feel that way? Through everything?
Yeah. It's the one thing I knew I would never lose. And I want that kind of love for you and Jake.
Thank you. That's what I wish for us too.
You're taking on a tremendous responsibility.
Yeah, but I'm ready for it. I mean, don't they just look gorgeous together?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be part of that.
Yeah, children, they bring such incredible energy with them. They're so... Oh, you're really entering a whole new world there.
Have you ever wanted children?
Yeah. Yes, I wanted children. I think now, though, that probably, you know, I thought of maybe working with children in pediatrics or something at the beginning of my career, but...
Alex. You okay? Alex, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I don't know where that came from, actually.
Alex?
Yeah, no, please don't be worried.
We know you're happy for us, but...
There's no need to cry, right?
I think, you know, Dmitri always wanted children.
Yeah, we talked about it. He wanted an army of boys.
Well, that sounds like my brother.
Look, you know, there's always going to be something that will remind me of Dmitri and what we wanted out of life. What you two should do is hold on to your dreams and your future with Colby, and it'll give you so much strength. And
It's been a long day.
yeah, let's just change the subject.
Work of one of our patients.
Which patient?
Young Karen, I'm afraid.
What do you mean you're afraid? What's happened?
Well, maybe I shouldn't put it that way. I know that you formed somewhat of an attachment to the girl.
Get to the point, Doctor.
The paperwork from the social worker wasn't in place. She has no foster home to go to.
No, that was deliberate. Then she can stay at the hospital.
No, she can't. I'm releasing her to her family ASAP.
What? Have you completely lost your mind? Anyone with half a brain can see that child has been abused.
I don't agree. The history of abuse is not detailed, nor is it substantiated by the girl.
Because she can't speak. Whatever happened in that home was so traumatic to her.
Alex, I've told you this before. Your emotions are overriding your better judgment. We need the bed. Oh, and one more thing. Don't ever rescind one of my orders again.
David? David?
What's he up to?
Oh, he's ordered Karen to be released, to have custody of her own family.
That's insane. I read that chart. We haven't fully assessed the home life in that case.
You know what? If he wants to start something, that's fine with me.
Alex, wait a minute. Just, he wants you to come in just like this. He's just baiting you, full of emotion, no plan. It makes you vulnerable.
You know, call my dad. He'll settle this thing in 5 minutes.
I'm sick of dragging people into this. He's wanted to fight since the beginning, and that's what he's gonna get.
Nurse, I just had a very troubling phone conversation with Dr. Marick. For some reason, she doesn't seem herself.
I hope everything's all right.
Yeah, me too. Listen, if you see her tonight, just keep a watch out for her, okay?
Yes, Dr. Hayward.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry I have to leave. I had every intention of staying, but I promise I will be by your side at your wedding. I promise you.
Alex, why don't you just let us call Joe? I mean, it's his job to handle this kind of dispute.
No, David is making this personal, and I'm going to respond to it that way.
Is she gonna be okay?
Well, it's not the toughest fight you'll ever have to deal with. But you know what you should worry about? What caterer you're gonna call.
Food. I like food. What kind of food? Hamburgers, chips, hot dogs.
Caviar.
Whatever you want, you get, my dear.
Or you know what? I can always cook for you guys.
No.
Can I just leave this here, please? Thanks.
You didn't hear anything. You didn't see anything.
Dr. Marick, are you all right?
Yeah. Step away from her and come outside, please. Everything's gonna be all right, love. No one's gonna hurt